One of the biggest questions I get is how do you find great cleaners without having to hire a cleaning company? That's what I'm going to teach you right now here on the Fearless Investor YouTube channel. Let's go. Hey everyone, welcome, and I cannot wait to teach you this, but before I do, have you liked this video yet? Because if you haven't yet, you're going to want to make sure to go ahead and pound that like button and do it now. Because, like, seriously, I'm gonna give you so much good information right now, and it's gonna be quick. This is not gonna be a very long video. So one of the biggest questions I always get from people is how do I hire cleaners in-house? And what I first of all want to say is make sure you check out your state laws on what is considered an employee versus what is considered a contractor. That's very, very important before we get started, because it can be very cumbersome if you're bringing on new employees. In some states and in other states, it might not be that big of a deal. And so that's how you're going to want to know, okay, how do we keep these people contractors rather than employees? Just do that before you jump into this, okay? And again, I'm not giving any legal advice. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a real estate or a short-term rental lawyer, nothing like that. So make sure that you understand that disclaimer, and let's go ahead and get into it. Number one, there are some websites out there that make it very simple for you, including AirBnB and Indeed. So AirBnB, spelled exactly like how it sounds, AirBnB.com, and you go there, you post your property onto this website, and it shows you how you can get a quote from a number of different cleaners in your area. They bid on it. You choose which one you like based on the bid and the reviews, the star rating. It's kind of like Uber and Airbnb. You pick who you want to be able to stay with or ride with. You hire them, they go do the job, and boom, you've got yourself a cleaner on your team. Now, AirBnB is not my favorite place to find long-term cleaners. They're more of a band-aid, I would say. And the reason being is that when you get into AirBnB, you're going to find someone that is probably getting a lot of inquiries from people about their house. So if they don't like working for you, they're probably going to go and start working for someone else. But it's a great place to start. There is a link down in the YouTube video below. Make sure to start with AirBnB if you need a cleaner right now. Indeed is another great place to do it. You can post a job for free. You can start getting applicants, and you can start testing them out. So when you bring in a cleaner, you want to make sure you have a really good onboarding process. So what that looks like with us is we have 3 cleans that they do. 2 that are being trained by our top 2 cleaners with them. And then the third one on their own is kind of their tryout to see if they do a great job, and now they're on the team. If they don't do a great job, well, we give them one more shot with a 4th cleaning. And if they do, they're on the team. If they don't, then it's just not a good fit. The next place we find our cleaners is social media. Social media in 2 different forms. One, I can post on my own personal page and say, hey, I'm looking for a cleaner. Anyone know one that wants to clean our Airbnbs? Tag them on here or share this post. That's one way that we've gotten a lot of people. Another is just by posting in Facebook Marketplace, finding these buy, sell, trade groups. A lot of times people are looking for jobs that are posted in there as well. And while Facebook Marketplace hasn't been the easiest place to continue to post jobs, it is a place that you can kind of work behind the scenes where you post it as like a rental and you say, hey, here's the rental, and oh, by the way, we're looking for cleaners of this rental. So you kind of knock out 2 birds with 1 stone there by maybe promoting your property for bookings and also promoting it for cleaners. I have posted our properties on Facebook Marketplace, and I've gotten a lot of DMs from people saying, hey, I saw you posted your Airbnb. Are you looking for any cleaners? We do cleaning as well. So that's a great place to find them. And then number 3 is networking. Our network is the most important thing to help us grow our business. So what am I going to find as my number 1 person in my network? It's a realtor. If I can find a really good realtor, a lot of times they can lead me to their people, because I find someone like a realtor, what's their job? Their job is to network. The only way they find buyers and sellers to buy and sell their houses is through networking. So what do they find? They have a lot of cleaners. They have a lot of handymen. They have a lot of interior designers that are probably already in their Rolodex, and you can go to them and you can provide value to them. Hey, I can be your Airbnb guy or gal, and for that reason, I'm just looking, do you know anyone that's a cleaner? We're trying to add more cleaners to our portfolio right now. If you don't know how to be able to do that, or if that's not working for you, BNI groups are really good as well. I used to build multiple different businesses with BNI groups. BNI stands for Business Networkers International. A lot of BNI groups all across the country. Even if you're in a small town, there probably is one, or maybe a chamber of commerce that can help you to grow your network. But overall, the biggest thing you should be doing is every single person that you know needs needs to know that you have a short-term rental business. This is the number one thing that one of my mentors told me back in 2019. He said, even one person does not know what you do for work in your network, then you are not open for business. So that really hit hard with me because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm kind of worried about people knowing everything I'm doing. I don't want to give away the gold. Well, that was a scarcity mindset. I needed to have an abundance mindset and tell everyone what I'm doing. Once I did that, man, deals started coming my way, people started coming my way, the attraction that led to be able to grow my business, it was pretty awesome to see, but you have to trust that abundance mindset and let everyone know what you're doing. Now, everything I just went over here was very surface level. If you are ready to get into actually finding and recruiting cleaners, recruiting realtors into your network, doing some of these things, you need a community. You need people around you that are helping you to be able to answer these questions. And that's exactly what I've developed with our six-figure formula. Go to fearlesskyle.com/6FF and you can today be a part of a community, plus education, plus discounts to softwares that you need, and access to all of my guests that are coming onto our podcast to be able to get the answers to your questions. How to be able to find deals, how to be able to set up the properties, what's the best betting, what's the best way to pitch a landlord, all of these questions that you can ask and can learn from the six-figure formula. If you haven't jumped in yet, you can get this now, $49 a month. It's nothing, guys. You can get all this access right now. Just go to fearlesskyle.com/6FF. Thanks for watching this video. Do you have anything that you do to be able to bring in cleaners in-house that maybe I didn't mention? I would love to know. Drop a comment with some value down below. Looking forward to seeing what you say.